discussing the significance and relationship between race and religion throughout the entire novel. So this first quote represents Lily's beginning of her coming-of-age journey, or her innocence. So from the quote, it's pretty evident that Lily's religion and Sylvan subscribes to the gender, the racial, the societal norms of dominant culture at the time. And hauntingly, we have this image of these religious leaders standing locked armed as if to ward away people of color, like they were devils or the devil himself even. So there's also this irony in the fact that there's this peaceful act that is being so juxtaposed with the really violent connotations behind it, and that's really jarring visual from Kid, as we have this idea of these people who are unifying to enforce exclusivity despite claiming to preach a religion of love and acceptance. So the harmful nature of this religion and exclusivity suggests that it could impede Lily's growth in the future as a person, thus making it not as much of an optimal choice as what I'm going to discuss next. So the Daughters of Mary refer to the Black Mary statue as Our Lady of Chains, and this may be an allusion to their past, being bound by slavery, and by keeping this imagery present in their lives, they are able to reconcile with the abuse and horror of their past while still being reminded of the fact that there is still work to be done in terms of true equality. And when mainstream media doesn't service them and doesn't provide them with the representation that they need, they go ahead and they fashion their own representation of the divine that closely mirrors their own values and their own beliefs. So this also kind of highlights Lily's privilege as a white girl, as she hasn't really taken the time to ponder the fact that religion and representation in religion really matters to these people, and it matters for their well-being. So we often depict Jesus as a white man, even though he was most likely darker skinned due to the place that he was born, and instead of vilifying dark skin, these women worship it. And that's really beautiful, and it cultivates a sort of love and acceptance that is more optimal for her religious upbringing than her religion in Sylvan, and thus making it the best for serving as her religious backdrop during her career.